Okay, we are ready for our DietProof Secret number 3. I'm sure you know the drill by now. I'm just going to take a second to pull up the slides. So please just give me a second to share that with you. And I'm getting faster. Okay, so for our third and final secret, it is to find true pleasure with food. Your survival drive can help you reach an ideal weight. Your body does not want to overeat, really. As humans, we have survival mechanisms in place, and one facet of these instincts is to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Pain is bad. Pain can kill us. The problem is that we create a lot of pain in our lives with dieting. We're missing out on our favorite foods at an event. We're eating foods we don't enjoy. We're not eating when we're hungry. There's the constant effort of restraint, tracking, and monitoring. It is not fun, and yes, it is painful. And this pain, although self-inflicted, puts our survival instinct on high alert. It wants to protect us by moving away from the pain. So here's where we've learned a lie. We think if deprivation with food is pain, then the total opposite or total indulgence with food must be pleasure. Except that's not true. So when we finally let our guard down, we run headlong into the open arms of pleasure and survival that surely must come from eating all the food. Except it doesn't. It still hurts. Sometimes even worse than the deprivation did. So to ease that pain, we vow to do even better, to work even harder, which creates more pain. And you can see how these false notions about pleasure and pain with food is what really drives that diet binge cycle, because total indulgence with food is not physically pleasurable. It doesn't feel good. Here is the truth. True pleasure from food can only be gained by eating between genuine physical hunger and physical satisfaction. And this is why we lift all restrictions with food. We need to get rid of that artificial pain of deprivation so you can stop running from pain and start to tune into what real pleasure with food feels like. Ending the deprivation allows you to get rid of the pain and the subsequent lies so that you can start living the truth and experience how good it feels to eat this way. Plus, you'll stop fighting your survival drive. In fact, these powerful instincts that you've been fighting with in the past can become your ally. Those survival mechanisms aren't going anywhere. So as they say, if you can't beat them, join them. And you may be surprised to find that your survival instincts don't want to overeat. Your body does not feel good, all stuffed and sluggish, especially since that makes it harder to run away from the saber-toothed tigers. Now, I know there aren't any of those around anymore, but the point is we are designed to be ready to flee danger at a moment's notice. And overeating doesn't fit into that game plan very well. As the deprivation fades away and you tap into your body's hunger and fullness signals for when to stop and start eating, you'll find a more powerful force to curb overeating than any amount of willpower you could ever muster, because your body really does want to feel good and avoid the pain of overeating. Pretty soon, eating too much will be like touching a hot stove. You could do it, but why would you? And it won't just feel like something you quote unquote shouldn't do. It will feel like something you wouldn't do. It will be like, what is the point of doing that dumb thing? There won't be any force or what we often refer to as willpower involved to make that decision. So this lesson's challenge will help you to begin to do this. Before the next time you eat, get hungry. Pay attention to what hunger feels like to you. You may only be acquainted with the feeling of being completely famished. That may be the only level of hunger you've ever tuned into, and that is okay. Give yourself a chance to notice hunger's more subtle, gradual cues and how they increase in intensity over time in your body. Wait for a very recognizable hunger to develop before eating. How does that compare to eating with only tepid hunger or no hunger at all? Don't worry if this feels very strange or uncomfortable. You're just experimenting and trying something new. Also, remember, this isn't a one and done deal. There is a learning curve involved, so no worries if you're not getting it all right away. Also, be sure to notice that hunger can actually feel good. It's pleasurable to let our body's desire for food develop and then respond appropriately by eating. I know you may be thinking I'm totally crazy, but give it a try. It will be better than you think. There really is true pleasure to be found here. Okay, so that is all the information I have for you about these 3 amazing secrets. You have challenges and things to work on. I've also included here my 5-day plate challenge, which is an awesome way to get started on some awareness and losing weight without any dieting at all. And this is the foundation for the DietProof Life online health coaching program, which is amazing. And I would like to give you some more information on that soon. So be checking your inbox for that. And I'm so grateful that you joined me today. I hope you found something useful that can help you begin to create your own amazing diet-proof life for freedom and weight loss without any dieting, and freedom with food and peace with food. I wish you all of the best. Bye-bye.